guys, if you've just picked up an iPhone Air recently, or if you're thinking about picking up an iPhone Air, you're going to want to protect it. Some people are going caseless, and that's absolutely fine. Just look at how thin the iPhone Air is this year. And I don't blame you for keeping it caseless. But if you are one of those people who want to keep your phone in pristine condition, in good condition, then you're going to want to look at some cases. And Apple have released some cases this year. We have the iPhone Air case, which comes in two sort of finishes: a frost and a shadow finish. And then we have bumpers. So they've released 4 different colors in their bumper cases. So we're going to look at them in this video. I've got all 4 colors of the actual iPhone Air with me as well. So we're actually going to see what combinations look good and just do reviews of these cases here. So without further ado, let's actually look at the shadow and the frost case first. So guys, I've moved the bumper cases to the side just for now, and let's actually open up the iPhone Air case. So this is the actual frost version. Let's get it unboxed. So we just pull this tab here and let's slide it out. So I'm expecting a sort of a translucent case, and yeah, that's what we get here. It is a more translucent. It's not like a completely clear case, and we do have camera control on this as well. We have an open bottom there, so just be careful about with the protection. It's not going to be the greatest at the bottom there, but it's similar to the Apple clear case in its design, really. But the one for the Pro version this year has changed quite a lot. But this is more of a sort of traditional looking polycarbonate case here. And let's open up the shadow case here. And there we are, a black MagSafe ring here, as opposed to white with the frost. And let's get it off here. That's on there pretty tight. And there we go. So should we check out the weights? Let's check out the weights first of these cases. They're actually meant to not add too much bulk to your phone. Obviously the iPhone Air being really light and slim, they've designed these specifically for the iPhone Air as to not add too much weight to it, because that would be pretty counterintuitive. So our scale's at 0. Let's see how much it weighs. So 22 grams for the frost version, and I'm expecting exactly the same with the shadow version. Let's pop it on 0 there. And that's 21 grams. So 1 gram here and there, you know, it's not going to make a big difference. So yeah, it doesn't add too much bulk to your phone. They're actually really, really light. They seem really slim as well. Apple say they're only 0.9 millimeters thick. This backplate is, and then it's reinforced with polycarbonate on the sides. So yeah, and it seems pretty solid. Not as, I would say, hard as some other cases. Yeah, the actual Pro Apple Clear case is harder from the back. This is a more sort of a little bit more flexible from the back, but then the sides are that hard polycarbonate material. So they've done it. They've made this this more flexible material on the back to actually keep it nice and slim. And as I mentioned, just 0.9 millimeters of thickness it'll add to your phone. Let's pop in one of the phones. So we have the black iPhone Air here. And this one will go really well with the shadow, in my opinion. So let's pop it in, guys. And this is how it looks there, guys. Check it out. Let me just bring over a microfiber cloth. As you can see, there are some fingerprints there. It will fingerprint pretty easily because it is that sort of glossy finish on the back. It's not a matte finish to this one. We'll have to see with the frost version. Got a feeling that's going to be similar, but any type of clear case or translucent case is going to be like this. But it's going to be more evident, I think, with the black phone and the sort of shadow finish on this case. But that's how it looks. I think it looks pretty clean. Looks pretty decent. Doesn't add a lot of thickness to your phone. It's actually really, really thin. Just check it out, guys. That is really, really thin. And the buttons it's a new button design, apparently. Really, really nice buttons on this case. I don't think they're aluminium. They look to still be a polycarbonate material, but they're actually really, really clicky. I'll bring it to the mic. This is how it sounds. That's volume down. That's volume up. This is the action button. And then this is the power button. So yeah, nice and clicky buttons. I'm really impressed with the buttons on this case, and I'm really impressed with this overall. Obviously, we do have that open bottom there, which may be a bit of a safety concern to some of you guys who are concerned about maybe scratching your phone down there or dropping your phone and getting some damage down the bottom there. But overall, I think it's a nice compliment to the iPhone Air. Let's bring over this is the Frost version. Let's try out with the white iPhone Air. I think this is going to be a good match. I think these two will go nicely with each other. So let's pop that in. We don't get any sort of MagSafe animation there with these cases, like we do with the silicone and the tech woven cases for the Pro models. And that's how it looks. That's a pretty clean look as well, in my opinion. That looks pretty good there. I think these two match each other pretty well. Again, not adding much bulk there. And so if you do have the white version, I'd say probably go for the Frost. And if you do have the black iPhone Air, I'd say probably go for the Shadow because it matches a bit better. But I think the contrast would be good as well. So if we tried out the Shadow, and we can actually see how hard it is to take off. It is pretty tight fit on this phone. And I have just moisturized my hands before the video, so that doesn't help. And yeah, it's a really tight fit, hard to actually take this phone case off. But yeah, I've actually powered it up at the same time. And then if we try this with a lighter color, so for example, this is the light gold iPhone Air. Let's pop this in. I think the contrast in colors will be good too. Yeah, that's a pretty clean look as well. So if you wanted to actually rock the Shadow iPhone Air case with the light gold or any other really light shade of iPhone Air, I think you can still make it work. I think that looks pretty classy still. Just check it out, guys. Yeah, pretty good. And yeah, we have the camera control button here as well, guys. So let's just test that out with the one I have set up already. And yeah, pretty clicky there, works pretty nicely there. And check it out. So this is the Shadow iPhone Air case. This is the Frost iPhone Air case. $49 you're looking at for each of these cases. And I think it is actually worth it in my opinion. If you want to keep your iPhone nice and light, we do have MagSafe as well. Let me bring over, this is the iPhone Air battery pack. Let's pop that on the back there. As you can see, it does start charging with the official iPhone Air battery pack there. And yeah, I think it will complement obviously this battery pack pretty well as well. But overall it's a good complement to the iPhone Air. It keeps it nice and minimal, nice and slim, so it doesn't actually take away from the slimness of the iPhone Air. It does feel really, really premium in the hand as well. It has got a nice premium sort of material to it and a feel to it in the hand. It just complements it really, really well. That's all I can say. Let's bring in the bumper cases now, guys. So they have made these bumper cases basically color matched. So we have this one here, which is the light blue. So this will go nicely with the sky blue here. And then we have I believe this is the tan. This is the tan color, and this will go nicely with the light gold color. And then we have the black, which obviously is going to go nicely with the black color phone. And then we have the light gray here, which is going to go nicely with the white, the cloud white iPhone Air. So let me take these cases off, and then let's see how these bumper cases look. So guys, let's open up the first bumper case, and it is the black color here. So let's get it unboxed here. So yeah, it's just like it's a frame around the phone. There's no backing to it. There's no front to it. It is just a frame around the phone, and you're looking at $39 for this piece of plastic here, which in my opinion is a bit overpriced. But if you are just going to buy it once and it's going to complement your phone really well, it depends on how good it is. Let's test it out now, guys. So obviously, let's just see how it installs. Let's pop it in here. Let's see if we can get it installed here nicely. So it seems to be pretty easy to install there. I've just popped it on, and yeah, that's how it looks basically. It is really easy to install. It does actually complement it really nicely. It looks like just it complements the back really well. Obviously, you have got a lot of fingerprints on the back of the phone. If you have the black iPhone Air this year, guys, you are going to get a lot of fingerprints. Just keep that in mind. But yeah, that's how it looks, and that's how it sort of looks from the front as well. Doesn't add a whole lot of bulk. I'd say it adds a little bit more bulk to the sides compared to the iPhone Air case, the other cases I just showed you. And the buttons are really nice and clicky. They aren't aluminium or anything like that. We do have the sapphire crystal camera control button here, which seems to work really nicely in terms of being how tactile it is. And then we have the buttons are nice and clicky. I'll bring it to the mic, guys. This is how it sounds. So yeah, really nice. I've activated some voiceover gestures there, it seems. But yeah, I think I like it overall. I don't know if it's worth $39 in my opinion. I think for that sort of just a piece of plastic, really, um, $39 is quite a lot. How can we quiet this down? Okay, that's enough. Thank you. Thank you very much. And yeah, pretty nice. Let's bring in the what color is this? The light gray bumper case. And this will go nicely with the cloud white iPhone Air. So let's actually see the weight of it. So I didn't check the weight. Let's bring in the scale. Let's see how much it weighs, guys. So on the scale, guys, I don't know if you can pick it up on the camera. Let's bring in the bumper case, and we're looking at just 12 grams. So 10 grams lighter than the iPhone Air case. So nice and light there. And this is the light gray. So it'll go nicely with the cloud white iPhone Air. Let's pop it in, guys. And that's how it looks. It does complement it really well. It's a nice combination there. Yeah, pretty good. Feels nice and soft in the hands. This side area here, this sort of feels like TPU, but it does say made from reinforced polycarbonate material on the Apple website. So yeah, feels like TPU, but they're saying it's polycarbonate. And I think it will give you some good protection. I think it'll protect the sides of your phone from scratches and things like that. And if you don't like the glossy finish this year to the iPhone Air, then this is going to be more of a give you a more of a matte finish on the sides. It doesn't add a lot of weight to your iPhone Air. Feels nice in the hands. And yeah, nice and accurate cutouts down the bottom. We do have these holes, new holes this year for the actual crossbody strap, which is a new accessory from Apple. I believe we also had it on this as well. We do also have it on the iPhone Air case as well. We do have those holes for the crossbody strap there as well. So yeah, you can't really go wrong with the first party cases from Apple. Generally, they design them quite well. I am quite a fan of the tech woven cases this year as well. I think they're pretty decent, and these cases, these bumper cases, and the iPhone Air cases go pretty nicely with the iPhone Air. So let's unbox the next color. We're looking at the tan color here. Do I think it's worth $39? Probably not, but I would say it is a nice complement to your iPhone if you can just spend that one-off cost, and then you will it enhances the experience of using your iPhone, and you get that sort of that security of having your phone protected. With this bumper case, you're not going to get as much protection as a full case with these bumper cases, but you are going to get some decent protection. If you drop your phone, it will protect the sides and a bit of the back as well, because it does extend a bit beyond the back of the phone. You're not going to get too much lens protection there, but it will protect the sort of the back glass there, because it does extend a bit above the back glass. Check it out, guys. So and the front as well, you get some decent screen protection there as well. So when popping your phone down on a table, you are going to get some nice screen protection there too. So let's move that one to the side and this to the side. This is the tan color, and it will go nicely with the gold, the light gold color here. So let's pop it in, guys. Can be a little bit tricky to install, especially if you're installing it the wrong way. So let's pop it in this way, guys, the right way. And there we go. That's how the tan color bumper case goes with the light gold iPhone Air. Really nice combination there. It does give you a really nice sort of matte feeling to the sides, matte finish to the sides, and feels good in the hand. And that's how it looks. So let's bring in the last bumper case now, guys. It is the light blue bumper, iPhone Air bumper. And let's get it unboxed. And here we are. And then we're left with the sky blue iPhone Air. Let's just make sure I have it the right way this time. Yes, I do. And let's pop it in. And looks super nice. I do like this light blue color here. It does look really, really nice and complements that iPhone Air in sky blue really, really nicely. So they've done a really good job, I think, with the colors of the bumper cases this year. And they go really nicely with the iPhone Air colors. So yeah, this is the light blue bumper case with the sky blue iPhone Air. Check it out, guys. Check them all out together. And obviously you can mix and match. You know, it's not set that you have to get the black bumper for the black phone, but they just go so nicely with each other. Check it out one more time in front of you. These are the bumper cases. And obviously you have full access at the back. So if you have the iPhone Air battery pack, it's still going to fit on there. So, and then we have the white color here. And then, yeah, it goes really, really nicely, complements it really nicely. We still have exactly the right amount of space there for the MagSafe battery pack there. So no worries with that. And yeah, so I just want to show you in this video, guys, the first party cases from Apple. I actually think they are worth buying. I wouldn't say they're worth the prices that they're at. So $39 for the bumper case and then $49 for the iPhone Air case, these cases here. I wouldn't actually say they're worth that much. I'd say if they were about $10 less, they'd be more worth it. But I would say if you're already paying about £1,000 for the phone, you know, you're looking at minimum £1,000 or $1,000 for the iPhone Air, then, you know, spending a little bit more money for a high quality case such as these, which work really, really nicely with the iPhone Air, I'd say is actually worth it. So that's it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was just a quick video just to sort of review these first party cases from Apple for the iPhone Air. If you have bought the iPhone Air this year, I do recommend these, and they work really nicely with the MagSafe battery pack, and in general they work really nicely and they look really nice as well. So yeah, a new sort of a fresh look at cases from Apple. They haven't really given us any translucent cases in the past. This is new from them, and then these bumper cases are new style of case as well from Apple. So I like that Apple are mixing it up. They're keeping it fresh with us in terms of their cases, and even their tech woven cases this year for the Pro phone are a much better offering than that fine woven of the past as well. So yeah, I think Apple have done a pretty good job with their cases this year. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Please subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and stay tuned for another video on the channel coming really, really soon. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care. Bye.